National Baseball Classic from Cal State Fullerton. 2, 3, and 4 for West Ranch here in the bottom of the third. Jovan Camacho, Nicholas Perez, Garrett Monheim. Jovan Camacho steps in. He's 0 for 1 strikeout victim in the bottom of the first.
Leading off for the Wildcats in the bottom of the third, center fielder, number 4, Jovan Camacho.
Infield meets at the mound. Quickly over. Righty versus lefty to lead things off here in the bottom of the third. All tied up at 1. Two teams have combined for 3 hits. Neither side has committed an error. Right-hander wheels and deals. Camacho takes a strike. 0-1. And sir, even with the bag at third. And the 0-1. Count now evened up at 1-1. Jovan also an outstanding football player as well. And Ryan likely will be competing for Player of the Year honors in the Foothill League. That one misses low and away. Now 2-1 on the starting center fielder, hitting second tonight. And the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Actually, foul tipped it into the catcher's glove. Count now evened up at 2-2. Sanchez into the wind. 2-2. Big breaking ball misses outside. Full count now on the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the third. We're all tied at 1. Full count offering. Hit down the right field line, but that one's going to get into the stands. Macho a little bit in front of that pitch. So we'll do it all over again. Nicholas Perez waits on deck. Full count pitch, called strike 3. Jovan Camacho disagrees. Throws the bat, takes his helmet off as he walks back towards the dugout. Second time he's down on strikes, this one looking. 4th strikeout of the game for Sanchez.
Number 8, Nicholas Perez.
That'll bring up the catcher, Nicholas Perez. Does not have an official at-bat. Walked. Was eventually stranded over at third base back in the bottom of the first. He fouls the first pitch straight back. Play here in the bottom of the third, all tied at 1. Both teams scored their runs in the first inning. Sanchez had some control issues in that inning, but then since then he has settled in nicely. Hit off the end of the bat, slow roller. Patton, the second baseman, charges, can't field it cleanly, and Perez is aboard for the second time here this evening. See if they give him a hit or an error on the second baseman, Patton. It's going to be ruled an error, the first one of the night for either side. E4. So 1 out, 1 on.
Right fielder, number 11, Garrett Monheim.
Perez on over at first. 3 stolen bases this year in 6 attempts. Very dangerous. Garrett Monheim steps in. UC Santa Barbara commit. Big hole on that right side with Rocham holding the runner aboard. First pitch misses for a ball, and it's 1-0. Monheim leads the team in average. Fouls that one back. tied with the team lead with 2 home runs. Leads the team in runs batted in. Tied for the team lead with hits. Also leads the team in runs scored. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the third, all tied at 1. Sanchez, the right-hander, comes set. Throws over to first. Diving back in easily is Perez. He just reached on the air. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for San Dimas. West Ranch 1 run on 1 hit. They have not committed an error. Righty versus lefty. 1-1. That's in there for a strike. Caught the inside part of the plate. So Sanchez now ahead in the count 1-2. Nico Clark waits on deck. And the 1-2. Hit down towards first. Rocham step on the bag. And he retires Monham. A nice play over at first base by Liam Rocham. Perez moves on down to second. He's now in scoring position with 2 gone. I'll bring up the number 5 hitter, Nico Clark. An RBI single in the first.
Nico Clark.
Eventually made it to second. Before he was stranded there. RBI opportunity here. It'll take a 2-out hit. Perez the runner down at second. Center fielder Art Ruiz was shaded slightly towards right field. He's moving back towards straightaway center. And that pitch hits Clark. Almost looked like Clark had enough time to grab it. So runners down at first and second. 2 gone.
Designated hitter, number 7, Ryan Elon.
That'll bring up the designated hitter, Ryan Alon. So he steps in with runners on first and second. 2 gone. Opportunity for West Ranch to regain the lead. Beg your pardon, take the lead for the first time here this evening. That misses outside. All fairness to Sanchez, he should be out of this inning. Pat, the second baseman, charged with an error. And after hitting Clark, falls behind in the count 2-0. Now it's going to bring a visit from the catcher, Matt Rice. So Sanchez struggled with his control in the first inning, gave up just 1 run. He walked 3 in that inning and struck out the side as well. Retired the side in order in the second. Struck out Jovan Camacho to begin the bottom of the third. Then Perez reached on the air. Monheim grounded out. Perez took second, and then he hit Nico Clark. Line drive to second base. Patton snags it, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 runners left aboard. We head to the top of the fourth. We're all tied up at 1.